Hello, welcome. So, here is our classroom. What is your name? Very pretty. Alright, so right over here is where I usually hang out at. So, welcome. Is this your first ever time being here? Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here today. Class, we have a new student. This is, come on everybody, welcome him. They're shy. It's fine. Don't worry about them. You seem a little shy as well. Maybe you can make some friends. It was just a teacher walking past. It's fine. So why don't you go ahead and get seated? Okay. So you will sit right here, okay? Now remember, you cannot pass here. This little gate is to make sure that you don't go past, and I have a little car that says stop on it, so you cannot go past the stop card when the gate is open. So right now I have the gate open. We have a couple little toys, gadgets, and stuff for if you're getting really fidgety and you need something to fidget with. We mostly do that on Fun Friday, but I'm sure we could tolerate it for just a couple of minutes to get our hands something to play with. If you're kind of nervous before a test, something like that. So, I want to make sure that you can hear me perfectly. So, I don't know what we should do, but I have an idea. That should help. Can you hear me a lot better now? Okay, perfect. Now, to start off the day, we're going to need to close the door because I need to be able to talk loud, but we don't want the other classes to hear us. So, that is the reason why we're doing this. So, just to start off for today, we are going to do a quick little exam. So, it's not exactly an exam. But here we are, we have that. Now we're working on character traits. So, different character traits. There are a lot of traits for different characters, as you can see here. So, which one do you want to start with? Do you want me to pick? Okay. I will choose for you responsible. That is a very good third grade thing. Being responsible is a very good thing to learn in third grade. So, do you know any words for responsible? Very good. Yes, so different words for responsible can be accountable, dependable, initiator, reliable, self-disciplined, solid, trustworthy, a lot of things. Now, one of those that I really like is trustworthy. You need to be able to be trusted. So if someone says, hey, can you wash my jacket for me? And they trust you. So that means that you are trustworthy. You're responsible. So you need to make sure that no one takes that. Otherwise, they're not going to ask you again because they're not going to trust you. So, let's see. Why don't we do smart? So, do you know any words for smart? Oh yeah, very good. Knowledgeable. Very good. So, different words can be artistic, bright, clever, creative, educated, efficient, can be knowledgeable, it can be imaginative, intelligent, inventive, resourceful, very good word, skilled, and talented. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some noise on in the background, and I'll be right back. Alright, so there's going to be one more thing that we're going to work on, and then we're going to go to a different subject, or not a different subject, but kind of a different subject, but we'll do that after we're done with one more of these, okay? So let's see, another one. Why don't we do happy? What words do you know for happy? Very good. So different words for happy can be blissful, cheerful, content, delighted, peaceful, pleased, and I'm sure there's a bunch more. So you did very, very good on that, especially for your first time. And that was part of your first grade. So you nailed that one. Now this here, this is from a student. I don't really want to show the name of them, but it says, I guess we don't really have anything to cover it. It's fine, don't worry about it. So it says light. So light travels in a straight line until it strikes an object or a thing. But the correct way to say that is actually light travels in a straight line until it strikes an opaque object or thing. Because if it's transparent, then it's going to shine right through. If it's translucent, then you can kind of see the light coming through it, and it still kind of shines through the room. So technically that should have said opaque object. Now next, we're going to do the different sources of light. So different sources of light can be the sun, a flashlight, a lamp, a torch, or a candle, and many, many more. Now for a transparent object, all light passes through a transparent object. So examples are a glass cup, a glass window, or some see-through plastic wrap. If you ever see, like, if your mom or your dad's making you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and they wrap it in plastic wrap and then put it in a Ziploc bag, maybe, that is a transparent bag because you can see through it directly. So, this one is translucent. So some light passes through an object. In translucent object, though. Only some light, but light does pass through it, just not a lot. So, examples are sunglasses, because they help kind of block the sun if it's really sunny out. Colored liquids like Kool-Aid, tea, coffee. Well, coffee is really opaque, actually. But when you like pour it onto an object in like a thin layer, like the more layers you add, the more opaque it gets. And then another example is wax paper. Wax paper, you might see like your parents, they may like put like a wax paper and then they may like prep some food and then put it on the wax paper and then put it in the oven or something like that. That's wax paper. Now, next is opaque. No light passes through an opaque object. Now, examples are a computer, a wall, a chair, or aluminum foil. Now, the next thing is shadows. When light does not pass through an object, it forms a shadow. Examples are a person. So right now, I have a shadow. I have no idea where it is. You have a shadow as well. So why don't you look behind you and you'll see a shadow. So if I look behind me, I see a shadow there. This paper has a shadow too. I see it. It's very big. It's because we have windows all around. God, that is huge. Well, at least there's windows, because oh my God, that is a huge, huge bug. Ugh. So all of these things here are things that we're going to be learning in science. And then this is stuff that we're going to be learning in, we're going to be learning it in English, I think. English. Or grammar. Maybe grammar. It might be grammar. Don't worry, I'm only right here. Just getting ready something. So, yesterday the class took a test. So, what we're going to be learning, I'm going to teach you. Okay, let's first go over this. So this right here is a cause and effect. So, cause and effect is pretty fun to do, but we're gonna be like pulling it out of texts Like, there's a bunch of cause and effects that you can find that sometimes they don't really point out. So, describe the relationship between a series of historical events, scientific ideas or concepts, or steps, and technical procedures in a text, using language that pertains to time, sequence, and cause and effect. So, as you can see here, that right there is a paper that we are going to be receiving. And you're going to get 4 cause and effects from one story. And you're going to write the cause, and then you're going to write the effect of that cause. So, the sequence describes the order of events. So they want you, like, from the beginning of the story. So from the beginning of the story, like, if there's a cause and effect on, like, the first part of the story, you put it here. Then the next part of the story, you put it here. Like, they don't want you to go from the end of the book and then, like, keep flipping through, flip back again. Oh, I found another one. Flip over here. We found another one. They want you to go in order. They want you to find everything in sequence. That's what sequence means. They want you to describe the order of events. So, cause is the reason. So, as you can see here, we have a little sun, and then we have an ice cream. So, the ice cream melted, and, well, okay, so the cause was the reason. So the sun was out, it was nice and hot, sunny day, someone decided to get a yummy ice cream to kind of cool them off. And the effect of this sunny day, the ice cream melted. So the cause is the sun being hot, and the effect is the ice cream melted. So that is basically what cause and effect is. So, I have one. You come to school every day. The effect is you're learning. So that is a cause and effect. Very, very easy. Cause and effects happen multiple times a day without you even realizing. Many, many, many things that you learn in school happen in your daily life. And that's why you go to school. So that way when you grow up, you're like, oh, I remember this. Oh, yeah, the register lady, she said she wanted $2.50. I remember in first grade. Remember that. Okay, $2.50. That's 2 quarters. Bam, there you go, ma'am. Easy. So that is why you go to school, to be able to support yourself in life, so that way you don't have to worry about it. Because when you're a kid, you don't really do anything. So it's like the perfect time to, like, start getting to know, like, what you're supposed to do when you're older, like counting cash. And there's a bunch of stuff. There is a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, enough talk of that. Now, class is almost over, so, oh, whoopsies, is backwards. So, yeah, you can just use this, and here are some words for cause and effect. So, because the reason, due to, since, as a result, therefore, this led to, if, then, like, stuff like that. So I hope you had a marvelous first day. Thank you so much coming here. I am so happy to be your teacher. Be here tomorrow for another great day.